All right. Looks like we are fully live. You're joining in for Rhythm and Flow this morning, and I highly recommend if you have Spotify, because I can't play the music out loud, that you find me on Spotify. My name's Elizabeth Scollin, and it's going to be under the playlist Rhythm and Flow. Should be the most recent one. Hi there, Rhythm and Flow this morning. So grab your Spotify account and look up Elizabeth Scollin, and the most recent playlist is Rhythm and Flow 327. That's what we'll be using this morning. So you can play it for yourself, or if you wanted to play different music, you're welcome to. I will say that, because it is a rhythm-based class, we might be slightly at different times, but don't worry about it too much today. Normally when we do this practice, we're kind of doing it at the same time or, hitting the beat, but just do it for the rhythm that matches your beat, your music. I'm sure we won't be able to match up completely. We'll do our best. Hey, Glow. I tried it a couple of days ago with the headphones, and the only thing that ever happens that drives me insane is that my arm presses the side of the headphone and it'll turn it off. So we do what we can. This is such a good workout. So if you've never done it before, I highly recommend sticking around. It'll be fun. But you're going to use your own music. So either your own playlist of choice, or if you wanted to listen to mine, I'm on Spotify, Elizabeth Scollin. Just download the playlist. And that playlist should say Rhythm and Flow 327. We've got people joining all over the place. We've got YouTube here. We've got Facebook here. If you're joining on Facebook, I know that we've been kind of jumping around, but we were having trouble getting our YouTube channel to work the way that we wanted to. Now it's up and running. So I think maybe for the next couple of days, we'll probably be posting on both, but eventually it'll be just on YouTube, and there'll be all of the videos of the live available as well. Hope everybody's doing well this morning. I had a little trouble getting out of bed. I was like, oh, it's rainy. I think it's supposed to be this way all day too. We're starting at 9:15. So if you're just joining in, and I'm sorry for the people who have to hear me say this over and over again, but this is a rhythm and flow practice, which means that it's to music, but it's music that I'm listening to in my headphones, so you can add the music yourself as well. Hello, hello. How's it going, Phil? Spotify, Elizabeth Scollin, and the playlist is called Rhythm and Flow 327. It should be the most recent one, the one up at the top. You got about 30 minutes till go time. So for this practice, you don't really need any props. Some people like to have blocks handy, but you definitely don't need them. And because I won't be playing the music out loud, you can either download and listen to your own music, or yeah, we will have fun. Thanks, Phil. You can either listen to your own music, or you can download my playlist. It's Elizabeth Scollin on Spotify. If you don't have Spotify, I highly recommend it. It's a pretty awesome piece of equipment. And the playlist is called Rhythm and Flow 327 or 328. Would be the most recent one, the one on top. If you've done this practice before, it'll be a little different. You know, our rhythms might be a little different from one another's, but it's still gonna be great fun. Don't get too attached to being exactly on the beat that I'm on. Hey, Shannon, how are you? Yeah, and people who are jumping on who are like, oh, I can't practice right now, know that you can. Oh yeah, thank you. Thank you, Phil. Hey, Shannon. We're starting about 1 minute, so make sure that you download on Spotify my playlist. I'm just gonna keep saying it until we get started because people are joining. It's called Rhythm and Flow, and it's 328. It's gonna be the top playlist in my list of stuff. So go ahead and download that, and we're just gonna do our best to all click it on at the exact same time, but that might mean that we're just slightly at different rhythms. You won't be able to hear my music. You'll just see me dancing to the wrong beat. All right. It's about time to get started. So I'll say it one last time before we jump in. Grab my Spotify playlist. So Spotify, Elizabeth Scollin, or listen to your own music. And don't worry that it's not exactly the same thing that I'm listening to. So Elizabeth Scollin on Spotify, and the playlist is Rhythm and Flow. And it should be the very top playlist. It's like Rhythm and Flow 3/28. So go ahead and either turn your music on or up, and you're gonna see me go away for 1 second. Good morning, Shannon. We're gonna see me go away for 1 second while I turn on my music. So let's all do that together. 3, 2, and 1. So you should have your music playing now. Go ahead and come onto your mat. We're gonna try to do a practice that's a little less like needing to be directly on the beat, but don't worry, there's gonna be plenty of challenges. So coming into a cross-legged position with that right ankle in front of the left ankle. Take a big breath in, sweep those arms all the way up. Exhale, sweep those arms all the way back. 2 more times, reach it up. And take those arms back behind you. 1 more time, reach those arms all the way up to frame your ears. Exhale, arms go all the way back so that your chest is flying forward. Take your ribs right to left. Try to keep those sits bones grounded, and remember, we want to feel that engagement through the lower belly, really through the whole practice. Super important, a little squeeze from the outsides of the glutes. Take those arms out to the sides. Keep those ribs moving right to left. Start to lift it up. Keep those arms moving right to left, forward to back. Last one, keep it forward. Take that right arm right to left. Little tone through that lower belly, maybe even a little scoop in the tail if you start to feel this in your lower back at all. Press it across. Try to engage through the big muscles of your upper back, and we're not throwing the joint out of the socket as you reach it. Then switch it out right to left. Just left across. 2, 1. Inhale, arms reach all the way up. Exhale, elbows bend into the shape of a cactus, and you're going to squeeze those shoulder blades down and together and pulse it back. Little making fist with your hands. I'll try my best not to scream at you guys, but it's so hard to tell how loud I'm speaking. Start to punch it forward. Little scoop in the tail, so you're opening and closing through the solar plexus. Little baby punches. Right hand on top, left arm bottom. Switch it out. We want to squeeze all those muscles to the bones. It's a pretty small movement through the upper body. Take it up and down. Beautiful. Open and close again. 3, 2. Last one. Take that right elbow underneath of the left elbow. Wind the arms up so that you've got cactusing of the arms from Uttanasana. And then thumbs move away from the face, elbows lift away from the chest. Little pulse here. Start to lean it over towards the right. Keep that left sits bone on the mat, so nothing is moving other than your upper body. You should start to feel your obliques engaged. And then bring it back to center and switch it out to the second side. Keep that tiny little pulse. Right to left like a little tick-tock. Bring it all the way back to center. Left forearm comes down. Right arm reaches all the way up and over. Roll that arm in and back. Then circle the arm all the way back and around. Big wide sweep. Maybe that left elbow comes all the way down to the floor. Last circle, take that right arm around the back, hooking it on your opposite hip, right shoulder forward to back. Take the gaze up towards the ceiling. Circle it back. And then reach that arm all the way up and over, and you're gonna close it off through those right ribs. For 3, 2, last one. Both hands come all the way down to the floor. Walk the hands over towards the left edge of the mat, releasing your forehead all the way down towards the floor, and then circle right hip in towards midline. It's a tiny, tiny, tight little spiral. Counterclockwise. Keeping that small little circle as you reach your arms straight back behind you. Keep your chest slightly lifted and bring the chest all the way back to center. Inhale, arms reach all the way up. Bend those elbows in and back. Keep it going. Oh my gosh, this keeps happening. Come on, unpause. Keep going. And then sweep it all the way up and over, taking that right forearm down to the mat, left arm reaching towards the sky. Come on. And then roll that left elbow in and back. Keep going. Sorry guys, I'm back. And then circle that left arm back behind you. Take the left arm, hook it on that opposite hip. Take the shoulder back and forward. And then circle that left out, or that left shoulder back. Take the arm all the way back up and over, and you're gonna open and close through that left rib. So closing your left oblique and your left shoulder down towards the floor. Release both hands over towards that right edge of the mat. Circle that left hip in towards midline. Finding that squeeze to the outside of the booty. Bring it back to center, arms sweep back behind you. Keep circling that left hip in towards midline. Inhale, arms sweep all the way back up to frame your ears. Exhale, hands come behind you, interlace the fingers, reach those knuckles down, spread the collarbones, lift the chest, lift the gaze. And then lean it back, and then pulse that right heel up. So active flex of your right foot, pinky edge of the foot pulls out. Little scoop in the tail so that you're targeting those lower belly muscles. And you're drawing the chest towards the foot as you pull the foot towards the chest. Circle that right foot in towards the midline. And then take that leg all the way out, lift and lower. Keep leaning back. Hands can come behind if you feel like you need a little bit more support. And then circle that right foot in. Take it all the way up and over, side to side, leaning away from the foot. I know you guys are kicking your booties back at home. Beautiful, knee in towards the shoulder and back out. For 3, 2, last one, extend that right leg back out again. Left palm plants behind. Lift those hips up and away from the floor. Find a little squeeze of your glutes up at the top. And then circle right hip in towards midline. Release it all the way back down again. Lean it back and switch the leg that's forward. Right to left. This time, lean it back. You're going to draw that left knee in. Kick the foot in towards your chest. And then circle that left foot in towards center. Chest stays lifted. Beautiful. Take that knee out and in. Beautiful. And then straighten the legs. Circle it inward. Take it right to left, up and over. For 3, 2, last one. Take that leg out to the side. Plant the right palm behind. Lift those hips up. Little squeeze up at the top. And then circle left hip in towards midline. Remember, it's a tiny, tight little circle. Wrapping the shoulder blades together on the back. Beautiful. Release it all the way back down. Cross those ankles on the floor. Let's take it back to tabletop pose. Shoulders are over top of wrists. Hips over top of your knees. Press down to widen through the upper back. Then curl those toes under and lift your knees off of the floor. Tap it forward, right to left. Don't let those shoulders come forward of the wrists. Beautiful. You're going to tap those toes in and out, right to left. Start to straighten your legs. Keep the top right to left. Hips go up and back like you were coming to downward facing dog. Keep that toe tap. Walk those feet up towards your wrists as close as you can get the feet to the wrists. Hips lift up way high. Press up and out of the joints of the shoulders and tone your belly. Start to walk it back. Option to stay with the tap or hop it in and out, jumping jack. Start to bring it forward into high plank. Keep that jump. Land it in the center, drop the knees in right to left. Long spine. Squeezing glutes and lower belly. Let's make sure that those hips aren't sinking down. Lower it halfway down. And then press it up and back, come to downward facing dog. Give it a little shake. Inhale, take that right leg up and back. Bend your right knee, open your right hip towards the ceiling, and then push your right foot over towards the left. So you're keeping the knee open. Should feel this on the outside of that right booty cheek. Left heel drives down towards the floor, and you're working to take the sides of the waist up and back still. Keep that pulse. For 3, 2, last one, lift that knee way up towards the ceiling. Then draw that right knee towards your right elbow. Roll it forward, hold it here. Press and widen through your upper back. Take it all the way up and back. And draw it in, knee towards elbow.
Option to stick with this if you want to make it a little bit more challenging. Take that knee in towards your elbow, bend the elbows, press it up and press it back. Elbows bend in and back. Two more. Last one, bend those elbows, straighten and take it back. Step that right foot all the way up in between your hands and let your back knee come down to the floor. Take those arms all the way up. Pulse those hips forward. Take the arms back, lean it forward, keep that pulse. Belly is off of the thigh as much as you can, so tighten those lower abs up and in. Tap the chest and forward. Beautiful, take it right to left. Squeezing inner thighs together is going to help you to keep your balance. For 3, 2, last one. Left hand comes down, right arm reaches up. Curl those back toes under, lift your back knee, and circle that right hip in towards midline. As you twist it out, taking your gaze up towards your extended hands. Reach that right arm forward, take it forward to back. Option to kick that left knee behind, tapping your hand to your knee. 3, 2, last one. Drawing that left knee behind the right knee. Hands can be on the floor. You're going to bend and straighten your right leg. If you want a little bit more of a challenge, hands come in front of the heart. That right outer hip should be burning by now. Woo! Woo! For 3, 2, on 1, step that left foot out. Keep your right knee bent. Keep pulsing it back. Got to make sure I'm in the frame for everybody. Take it all the way back. Arms forward. Circle right hip in. Almost there. Static hold. Arms reach forward. Tailbone back. Sweep it right to left. Stay low. Keep it over to the left. Pulse it back. And then circle left hip in. Let those hands release all the way down. Lift your right foot up to the height of the hip. Pulse it up. Circle that right foot forward. You got this. Knee towards armpit and back. Stay with it. Last one, pulse it in. Hop it up on just your left foot. Driving that right foot forward and back. If you don't want to add the hop, you can just pulse up on that left foot. Step those feet together at the top of the mat. Take a little walk in place. Inhale to your half lift. Exhale, release to your forward fold. Step it back, take it high to low plank. Inhale to upward dog or cobra. Exhale, hips back, downward facing dog. Shake it out. Static hold, both heels down. Inhale, take that left leg up and back. Exhale, left knee to left elbow. Forward to back. Option to stay with this, or bending those elbows. Take it to the bottom of a push-up and straight up and back. Keep that knee on that shoulder. Two more. Nice work. Bend that left knee. Pulse that left heel over towards the right. Then step that left foot all the way through to the space between your hands. Let your back knee come all the way down. Arms reach all the way up. Press those hips forward. Make sure that scissor action of the inner thighs is creating some resistance. Squeezing right booty. Arms reach back, lean it forward, keep that pulse. Sweep it right to left. Let it go. For 3, 2, last one, right hand down, left arm lifts up, curl those back toes under, lift that back knee off of the floor, and then circle that left hip in towards midline. Beautiful, extend that left arm forward, turning your chest to frame the floor, and then take it forward to back. Option to stay here or drive that right knee behind and back, tapping knee in hand. Take it in and out. For 3, 2, last one. Cross that right knee behind the left knee and you're gonna lift and lower. Option to stay here or bring your hands in front of your heart. Stay as low as you can, lift and lower. Active flex of those right heels towards right glutes. Nice work. Keep bending into that left knee, step that right foot out, circle that left hip in towards midline. I'm gonna switch this so I can see it a little bit better. There we go. Let's take it right to left. All the way up and around. Tailbone goes back as chest goes forward. So you should really feel this in the glutes rather than the knees. Let it flow. Lifting up onto the ball of that left foot. Flipping it right to left. Hi, puppy. We've got an escape artist. Hi, Tim.
Hi.
Last one. Land it all the way back down. Walk hands over towards that right foot. And then lift that left foot up to the height of the hip. And close it out. The joys of yoga at home. Keep that pulse. And then let's pulse it forward, little circle. Right hip keeps pulling in towards midline. Beautiful, kick that heel back and then draw it towards your armpit. Tighten through those lower belly muscles. Option to stick with this or add that little hop. Drive that left heel forward and back. Almost there. 3, 2, last one. Feet step, hips width distance. Inhale, lift up halfway. Exhale, release to your forward fold. Plant your palms, step back. Take it high to low plank. Inhale, upward dog or cobra pose. Exhale, hips back, downward dog, shake it out. Let's take a little walk, feet towards hands, right to left. Keep the shape. One more time, take it forward. And back. Bring your knees back down to the floor. Let's take cat-cow. Inhale, chest lifts. Tailbone lifts. Traction your hands back to draw the chest forward. And then exhale to round it out. 2 more. Keep that round of your spine and take your ribs right to left here. So we want to keep that belly pulling up and in really strongly. Lower abs as if you could pull them towards the spine. And you're just moving the upper back right to left. Keep it to stillness in the center. Find that little double tuck. Tailbone pulses underneath. It doesn't look like much, but you should feel it pretty strong in those lower abs. 3, 2, 1. Take it all the way around. Up and around like you were creating a barrel roll through your torso. Other way. Last one, holding it up and in. Send that right arm forward. Kick that left foot back. Reach back with your right hand, catch the top of the foot, and then kick the foot into the hand. Find a little pulse here. So that heel should be going straight up, and you should feel a stretch across your right collarbones, and you should feel the work in your left glute. Last pulse, really kick it up high, curling open through your front body. And then release that foot. Take it straight back behind you, pulse that foot straight back. Make sure that left hip is facing down towards the floor. And then take it up and around, right to left. For 3, 2. Last one, take that leg out to the side, so left leg out to the left. Drop your pelvis back like you were coming into a child's pose. Left toes are turning to face forward, let your forehead release down towards the floor. Little movement of your ribs right to left. Inhale, roll it all the way forward. Extend that left foot straight back behind you. Toes curled under, take it forward to back. And then keep those left toes curled under. You're gonna come to a downward facing dog with the right leg lifted all the way up and back. Curl that right knee in towards your chest. Tick-tock it side to side. Start to skate that leg through, right to left. 3, 2. Last one, take that right foot all the way through. Turning the hips to face the side of the room, pulse it up here. Little squeeze, especially on that outside of your right booty. Option to stay put, pressing those hips up, or tapping fingers to toes. You're gonna come to bring those right toes to your right fingers, and then cross that right ankle over top of your right ankle over top of left ankle. Last one, take that right foot back forward. Drop that right hip all the way down to the floor. Forearms to the mat. Left toes stay curled under. Fire up your back quadricep. And then press into your hands, pulling your lower belly up and in. 2 more big breaths, tractioning your hands back to draw your chest forward. Nice job. And then curl those back toes under. Lift your bottom hip. Extend your right foot back. Take your hips right to left. Bring both hands all the way back down to the floor. Let's bring those knees all the way down to the mat. Second side, you're gonna take that left leg straight back behind you. Or rather, your right leg straight back behind you. Left arm reaches forward. Bend that back knee. Reach back, catch the top of the foot with the hands, curling the chest up. Find a little pulse. Biggest press, heel towards the sky, chest forward, gaze up. And then release. Let's take that left leg, right leg out to the side. Drop your pelvis all the way back and down. Forehead towards the floor. Bring the weight all the way back forward. Take that left leg, or right leg rather, up and around, side to side. For 3, 2. Last one, take that leg straight back behind you, curling right toes under, forward to back. And then we're taking it to three-legged dog. So take that left leg sky high, right toes stay curled under. Step that left foot all the way through to the space between your hands. Let's spin that back foot out, coming into warrior one. Arms sweep all the way up to frame your ears. As you anchor into the center of that back heel, scissor those inner thighs together, bend into your front knee, bend your elbows. Squeezing through your lats. Bring it forward, punch it out. Maybe pulsing up on the ball of that front foot. Open it out and curl it in. So you're opening and closing big. Come up onto the ball of the back foot, step that back foot forward, left foot back, right to left. So from your Utkatasana pose into a lunge. Next time you step to your Utkatasana, hips low and back, arms reach up to frame your ears. Take your hips right to left. Circle right hip in towards midline. Sink a little bit lower and back. Hands to your heart. Get a little bit lower. Tick tock, right to left, lift and lower. Keep it low, arms back behind, pulse it back. We're gonna take it all the way up and around. Stepping right foot back, and then left foot back. Next time you step that right foot back, keep the right foot back. Inhale, arms up. Back into your warrior one. Elbows bend, pulse it out. Open and close. Placing right hand down, left arm reaches up. You're gonna circle that left arm under and extend. Last one, take it underneath, pulse it out here, pulling through. Doesn't look like much, but you should start to feel that in that left oblique, outer abs. And then release both hands all the way down to the floor. Walk both hands over towards that right edge of the mat and circle your left hip in towards midline. Try to steer your booty towards the back of the room, your tailbone towards the back of your mat. You'll feel a lot more sensation that way. Now we're gonna bring it to judo squat. Take it to the back of the mat. Coming up onto your left heel. Right shoulder to the inside of your right thigh, left arm up, pulse it back. Hands to the floor, walk it forward. Spring off of those back toes, extend that right leg straight back behind. Pulse it up here, bottom ribs in. Curl that knee in and extend. Beautiful, step the feet hips width distance apart, chest forward, feet hips width. Beautiful, tap the heels back, right to left. Start to walk it towards the back of the mat. Beautiful, tap the chest, draw the knee forward. And then walk it back, kick it back. Knee in as you go forward. And back as you take it back. Option to add a hop. Last round, bring it forward. Bring it up. Beautiful. Double time, take those knees high. Take it towards the back of the mat. Even faster. Bring it forward and back. Last round. Lift it as high as you can. 3, 2, 1. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, sink those hips low and back. Take your hips right to left here. Left foot steps all the way back. Let's find our warrior one. Arms reach all the way up. Pulse it in. For 3. For 2. Last one. Placing left hand down. Right arm reaches up. Stay anchored into that back heel. Circling that right hip in towards midline. Counterclockwise. Taking that right arm underneath and up. Strong through that lower belly. Double time, tuck it out. Lower body stays working. Make sure that core is strong, inner thigh squeeze. For 3, 2, 1. Walk both hands over towards that left edge of the mat. Keeping right knee in the direction of your right toes. Relaxing through your neck if you're not wearing headphones. And then take it to the back of the mat. Spin that right heel up. Find your wingspan, pressing that left shoulder into the left thigh. Three, 2, 1. Bring it all the way back to center. Turning toes forward. Long flat back. Legs stay wide this time. All the way up and around. Right to left. Turn those toes out, lift it all the way up, arms sweep up to frame your ears. Hands come down, pulse it in front. Driving knees and toes in the same direction. Tightening lower belly, pulse it out right to left. Option out a little hop. Start to take it all the way around in a circle. Stay low, double time, drum it forward. Take it right. Bring it center. Take it left. And center. Bring it up. And low. Scoop it out, right to left. For 3, 2. Last one. Right arm up, left arm back. Pulse it forward to back. Just forward, pulse it out. Bringing left elbow to left thigh, right arm up and around, circle it out. Last big breath. Taking left arm back, pulse it forward to back. And then pivot those toes, facing the left side of the room for pyramid. Hips lift up high, belly in, folding over the leg. Take your hips right to left here. Static hold, folding over that leg. Inhale to rise all the way up to stand. Arms sweep up to frame your ears. Keep those hips moving right to left here. Take that back knee in. Right leg goes all the way forward. And then right leg goes all the way back. A little tick-tock. Front to back. Warrior one. To extension the leg. Whoop, if you lose it, start over. One last time. Take it forward and up. Exhale, take it all the way back. Hands to the floor for standing split. One or both of the hands might come to the back of that left calf ankle or foot. Take that giant step back. Pivot your toes to face forward. Bend your knees and roll it all the way up your spine. Turn those toes out towards 10 and 2 o'clock. Arms out over your legs. Circle it out right to left. Get a little deeper into those thighs. And then tilt it over. Take it front to back. See if you can actually tap the floor. Keep going. Bring it forward. Just tap it out there. Right elbow to right thigh. Maybe hooking that left hand on the outside of your right hip forward to back. That's it. Pivot your hips, send your toes. Pyramid pose facing the right side of the mat. Anchoring both heels, hips right to left. Folding over that front leg. Static hold, releasing your forehead towards your shin. Inhale to rise all the way up. Arms sweep up to friend your ears. Bending into that front knee and drawing your left knee in towards your chest. Extend that left foot forward and then sweep it all the way back. Arms back, leg back. Warrior three. Bring it all the way up. Leg forward, belly in, and send it back. Two more. Step that foot, our hands all the way down, lift that left leg up as high as you can for your standing split. And then place both feet on the floor and pivot to face forward. Let's come to our yogic squat. Dropping the pelvis low, hands in front of the heart. Circle out the neck. Coming back to center, lift your hips up 2 inches. Take your hips right to left. Lift and lower. Beautiful, lift those hips up, pulse it up here, hands to the floor or arms straight back. Drop it all the way back, coming onto your back for your happy baby pose. Catching the outer edges of your calves, ankles, or feet. Pressing the hands into the outer edge of the foot into the hands. Driving those knees down, take a little movement side to side. Straightening both legs into the hands, extending out through your heels. Crush your right knee over top of your left knee. Maybe tuck the toes. Bring your right arm underneath of your left arm. Garudasana arms as well. If the arms don't quite come all the way around, you can just keep your forearms together. Tap your toes and your fingers to the floor, and then squeeze and lift. Last one, curling up. Little double pulse at the top. Try to keep those knees and elbows about 1 inch apart. For 3, 2, 1. Head and shoulders all the way back down again. Unwind the legs, catching the outer edges of your calves, ankles, or feet. Opening the knees out wide. This time, left knee over top of your right knee. Tuck the toes. Left arm underneath of the right arm. Widen up into your Garudasana. Tap the fingers and the toes. And then exhale, lift. Remember, you're trying to keep the lower back pressing into the floor the whole time. You're trying to keep your belly button driving to your spine. Double pulse up at the top. Nice work. Unwind it. Rock and roll it forward. Keep turning until you're there. Cross your ankles on the floor, plant your palms, jump it back, paddle low plank. Inhale, upward dog or cobra pose. Exhale, hips back, downward dog. Inhale, left leg goes high. Exhale, left knee to chest. Skate the left foot through to the right side of the mat. And then flip those hips. Fallen triangle, rock sire, whatever you want to call it. Pulse those hips up. Option to lift that top leg, tap fingers and toes, and then cross that left ankle over the right ankle. Active reach in both directions. 2 more. Nice work. Beautiful. Bring both hands to the mat. Forearms down. Take your hips right to left. Bring your right knee out to the right. Lower your hips all the way down. You're gonna curl the pinky, or rather the big toe side of your left foot on the mat, and you're gonna open and close that knee. It should be really hard. Squeeze your booty. Try to level your pelvis off to the space in front of you as much as possible. Woo! Last one. Sweep that leg all the way back. Sphinx pose. Second side. Right leg comes out to the side. Active flex of your right foot. So the inner edge of that right big toe is on the mat. And you're gonna lift and lower that knee. For 3, 2. Nice work on one. Slide that foot back. Curl those toes under. Lift your hips off of the floor, hands to the mat. Looking forward. You're gonna hop the feet to meet your hands and hop it up. Hop it back, maybe to the bottom of a push-up, and bring it forward and up. You can always step back. You might come to high plank and stay. You might do your push-up. Otherwise, you're hopping it forward, taking it up, taking it back. 2 more. Last one. Come all the way to your yogic squat, hips right to left. Lift those hips 2 inches. Start to walk it back right to left. Stay low. Beautiful, giant step, giant up, or a step. Step it back right to left. Keep it low. Big hop. Last one. Giant hop. Land it low. Elbows to the insides of the thighs. Hips right to left. Lift those hips. Turn the toes forward. Shake it out. Lift it up halfway. Keep that shape. Beautiful. Rise all the way up. Hips forward. Elbows bend. Pulse it down. Turn those toes out. Drop the pelvis low. Beautiful. It's crossing right to left. Tap elbow and knee. Take it back. For 3, 2, on 1, hop it up in place. Inner edge of your foot, right to left. Just right hands to left foot. Switch it right to left. Just right to left. 3, 2, last one, feet together, arms up. Exhale, fold it all the way down. Woo. Inhale, half lift. Plant those palms, step it back. Keeping it in high plank, circle right hip in. Option to stay here or take it halfway down. Nice work, press it up and back. Shake it out. Keep that shape. Bring it forward again. High plank pose. Holding for a moment, reaching from your head to your heels. Let's reach that right arm forward. See if you can lift that left foot up. Pulse it up. Option to bring that right knee down if you need to. Woo. 3, 2, 1. Both the hand and the foot to the floor. Walk it towards the left. And center. Take it right. And center. Nice work. This time, lifting left arm, lifting right toes. Reach it up, pulse. 3, 2, 1. Both hands down. both knees down. Take it all the way around in a circle. One more circle. Bring it forward. You're gonna pulse those shoulders back. Bring it forward. Beautiful, take it back, shake it out. Keep that shake. Inhale, right leg goes up. Exhale, curl that right knee in towards your chest and extend it all the way up and back. If you don't have headphones on, maybe trying to take a few hops. Right leg goes way up towards the sky. Last one, curl that knee in towards your chest. Step that right foot all the way through. Let your back knee come all the way down. Straighten and bend that front knee. For 3, 2, last one, right foot forward, folding over that leg. You're gonna lift and lower, rolling it up and down the spine. Add the twist, left palm down, right arm up, circle right hip in towards midline. For 3, 2, last one, both hands down. Let's take it into a full split if it's there for you. If you don't have a full split, you're gonna stick with your half split, holding belly to thighs. Otherwise, left leg goes back behind. Skate that right foot a little bit further forward. Scissor those inner thighs towards one another. Hands next to your hips, lift it up. Little pulse of the squeeze of the inner thighs towards one another. For 3, 2, last one. Option to take an arm balance. So this one's a little funky. Both hands move over towards the left edge of the mat. Elbows hug in and back, lean forward, and then lift those legs. See if you can reach the toes up. Bring it back down again, and we're gonna take it into our side split. So turning towards the side of the mat. Hands come behind. Active flex of those toes up towards the ceiling. Give your knees a little shimmy shake. Option to bring hands to the backs of the knees for this one. Knees lift up, circle in towards center. So more hands behind. Final option, hands in front of your heart. Keep that circle. For 3, 2, unwind, heels down. Sliding those arms forward, maybe forearms on the mat. We want a nice long flat back, so we're not rounded. Chest forward, belly in, side body long. Keep those toes driving up towards the ceiling. As you walk your hands forward, letting your forehead release down towards the floor. Roll it all the way back up into a seated position and all the way down. 2 more. Last one. Inhale, arms reach all the way up. Exhale, right hand behind. Press and lift. Turning the hands. You're gonna sweep that right leg all the way up and back. And then walk it down. You're gonna walk it forward to your downward facing dog. Circle right hip in towards midline. Take hips right to left. Inhale, left leg goes up and back. Exhale, curl that left knee in and extend it. Option to stick with this or add those hops. I can't, or I will lose my headphones. For 3, 2, last one. Step that left foot all the way through. Let your back knee come down to the floor. And then straighten that left leg out in front of you. Wiggle that left foot forward. Lower belly up and in, folding over that front leg. Rolling up and down your spine. down, left arm up, circle that left hip in towards midline. Both hands all the way down. Forward folding over that front leg, or maybe taking it into your full split. Left leg coming forward, hands next to your hips. Squeeze those inner thighs together to level it off, and then find that little pulse in towards the center. Almost there. For 3, 2, on one, both hands over towards the right. If you wanted to try the arm balance, so it's a little bit like peacock pose. You're gonna lean forward, elbows hug in, look forward, and then lift your feet. And then bring it down to the mat, and let's bring it into our forward split. Taking your right hand to the inside, placing your right hand on the inside of your left thigh. Left arm reaches all the way up and over. Maybe ducking the shoulder to the inside of the thigh, reaching for the outer edge of your opposite foot. Flow it out right to left, up and over, side to side. Next time that left hand is on the inside of the leg, keep it there. Reach your right arm up and over. Big side body stretch. And then bring it all the way up. Arms out and forward. Lean it back. And bring it forward. Keep those toes flexed up towards the ceiling. Activate your legs. Once you're leaning back, open and close through your solar plexus. Circle it out through your ribs. For 3, 2, last one. Hands behind or in front of the chest or underneath the knees. Lift those legs up, sweep it in and out. Beautiful. Circle it in. For 3, 2, last one. You're gonna plant those feet down, left hand behind. Lift your hips, start to flip it. You're gonna take that right leg all the way up and back. And then bring both feet to the floor. Walk it back to face forward. Shake it out. Looking to the top of the mat, let's step or jump into your yogic squat. Right hand down, left arm up, pulse it back. Option to stay here or add the bind. Left arm around the back, right arm in front, find your clasp. And then release, let's take it to the opposite side. Left shoulder to the inside of left thigh. Right arm reaches up. Half or full bind if it's there for you. And then drop your pelvis all the way down, catching the outer edges of your feet, bringing the feet together for Baddha Konasana. Squeezing your glutes to press your knees down. Start to bring it forward. Bring your forehead down towards your toes. Inhale to lift all the way back up again. From here, right leg goes forward, left foot comes in. Maybe you're bringing that foot all the way up and across. Option to take it towards the bind, left arm around the back, catching that left big toe. Right arm reaches forward. No bind, you can just reach and catch both edges of your foot with your hands. And then roll it all the way back up into a seat. If you have full lotus, go for it. If you don't have full lotus, you can take half lotus, or you could even just come into a cross-legged position. Bring your hands next to your hips and try to lift at least your butt off of the floor. Maybe lift your legs as well. And then bring it all the way down. Unwind your legs. Let's take that left leg forward. Right foot to the inside of the thigh, or right ankle over top of your left thigh. Maybe working towards that bind if you have it. Inhale, either one or both of your arms reaches up, and then fold over that front leg. And then roll it all the way back up into a seated position. Option for that half lotus, full lotus, or easy pose. This time it's left foot on top, hands next to your hips. Remember that you might just be leaning forward to lift your butt, but if you use that pelvic floor lift, it's like you're trying to suck those femur bones up into the hip socket. See if you can lift everything. And then bring it all the way back down to the floor. Extending those legs forward. Shimmy, shake out those legs. Inhale, arms reach up. Exhale, start to lean it back. Nice and slow, take it down towards the mat. Maybe a little circle of your chest, right to left. Bringing it down to a hover. So you're just off of the floor with the shoulder blades lifted, taking it right to left. Lower all the way down to the floor. Place the soles of the feet on the mat. Bridge pose, hips lift. Squeezing the glutes up at the top, lengthening your tailbone towards the back of your knees, and maybe interlacing your fingers underneath of the back. Squeeze the glutes right to left. See if you can isolate. And then static hold, lifting that chest up towards your chin without letting your chin drop to your chest. Drop the pelvis all the way down, catching the tops of the knees, circle it out in one direction. And then take it in the opposite direction. And then circle the knees in opposing directions. Feet towards the sky, drop those knees down towards your armpits. One last happy baby pose. Maybe straightening the legs into the hands. Draw those knees in, let's rock and roll it up into a seat, turning to face forward. Inhale, arms sweep all the way up. Exhale, hands down in front of your heart. Again, inhale, reach it up. And hands together. Last one, take that big wide sweep. Bring your hands together in front of your chest, and we'll end our practice with 3 slaps to the floor on the count of 3. Even though we're not together, we're together. 3, 2, 1. Nice job this morning, friends. It was great to practice with you, and I hope that we will be practicing together soon. There's at least 1 more class today, 2 tomorrow. Keep looking at Yoga Factory's Facebook for a list of the classes that are on the schedule, and hopefully we can meditate tomorrow night at 6:30 together. Miss you all so much. Hopefully get to see you soon. Bye. Bye.